More than a dot, more than a dot.
Nervous?
No, dog. Welcome to More Than a Dad.
So just like, yo, Abe John, you talking about you nervous?
Oh, we like 20-something.
My fault, no disrespect. No disrespect, bro.
Disrespect.
Did y'all got the 8 episodes?
Yo, chill.
Go ahead, do your thing. My fault.
Bro, when you get other podcasters on your podcast, they just
start
kind of
talking crazy.
they start trying to take over your joint.
We appreciate you though.
Did it start? Like, I'm confused right now.
Yeah,
my fault.
Chill.
Do your thing, man.
I'm gonna intro this now. Welcome to More Than a Dad podcast. I am your host, Lou Mobley. I'm joined by the coolest guy on earth, Dre Moore.
That's good.
And I got a very, very, very special guest in the building. Somebody I went to college with. Somebody I kind of look up to be real. CoParenting Specialist. He make dad life look good, y'all. We got T-Bark in the building. What's up, baby?
What's up?
Man.
That's good.
Everybody intros be the same. I thought my joke was going to be a little special, but go ahead, man.
I thought I killed that. That wasn't
Yeah,
good
it's
enough?
all right. I heard it, every guest.
You ain't
it's the
never
same
heard
joke.
no co-parenting specialist.
Oh, all right. You might be right on that one.
Yeah.
What's up with y'all? Y'all good?
Yeah, we
No,
good.
we-
How you
Okay,
feeling?
I'm good. We have a good job.
Let's do it, man. Like, how's dad life?
Right now, dad life is good. I'm gonna be honest with you. My daughter just started like Jiu Jitsu in the end of January, and I was on like a kick. Like I was like, man, I need a son. Like we was going to cheerleading every Sunday. And I'm like, yo, I can't do this. Like I was like going through it. I'm like, yo, the cheerleading is killing me. Like I can't do this. Like the dance was okay. Like I could do dance. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't that bad. But like cheerleading, I'm like, yo, this is not my vibe. I played football growing up. I'm like, cheerleader is just like not it for me. You know what I'm saying? And I would tell people that like, yeah, no. But it like, yo, she like when she started cheerleading, she like loved it. And I'm like, F word. I'm like, no, this not how it's supposed to go. So she just started jujitsu, and I'm like, oh, all right, you. And she be in there getting it. I said, okay, I can do this.
It be with all girls or it be with...
No, it'd be boys. So it like kind of took that edge off that I need a son. So watching her do her little jujitsu and fighting, and she be going after it, I'd be like, all right, cool, I can hold off for a little bit.
You needed your kid to show some aggression. Is that what you're looking
I
for?
think that's what it is. Because, like I said, going to cheerleading competitions, you go to practice every week, and then you travel like 3-4 hours. You get there, you watch them get on the mat for 2 minutes. And then that's it. And now you gotta go back home. I'm just like, yo, what? Like, no, this can't be life. But like seeing cheerleading competition, I'm like, yo, that's a whole new world. And I'm just like, oh God. I'm like shocked. I'm like, I didn't know it was this deep. I thought they just cheered for like, football players.
Oh my God.
Basketball players. Like, no, them competitions. I said, oh God. I said, yeah, this is a world. Like, I don't know nothing about.
What movie was that? Bring
Bring it on.
It on?
Yeah.
It was like that?
Yeah, it be like that. And they be
throwing shade at each other?
Yo, they be in there. Like I ain't my daughter's 7, so I don't, it won't, but you can kind of tell like maybe like the coaches be beefing with other clubs or whatever. But it's nothing. But the kids is like, my daughter's 7, she don't know nothing about nothing. She know what she supposed to do, and she gonna go out there and kill it. And you know what I mean? So, I know she do well. She like it. I don't know about everybody else, but yeah. My daughter a little star. Like, I'm trying to tell you. I be looking at her like, man, I love that little girl, bro. I posted a picture on the gram the other day. You know how you act the heart swipe?
Yeah.
I was waiting for somebody not to swipe all the way to the right. I'm like, yeah.
You talking about the little kid?
Yo, he is hilarious, yo.
I said, yeah, everybody better have swiped all the way to the right. I'm right at whoever they, finger might have slipped off the phone. Yeah, you gonna get a DM like, yo, so I see you.
You partially swipe.
Yeah, you partially make it all the way over to the right. Like, you want to talk about it? Because I'm gonna eventually see you, and we're gonna talk about this partial swipe you gave my daughter. She was looking good, like, you know what I mean. She's a beautiful young lady. Like,
not the 69% swipe.
Yeah,
Crazy.
Yeah, I was ready. Yeah, man, we'll go after it for her. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, nah. But right now, back to the original question. It's good, man. I'm enjoying it. Like I said, she be killing everything. School's good. She's, you be seeing her. Y'all see her on the gram. You know.
He swiped all the way to the.
I don't know if he voted or not, but everybody, it wasn't like, I wasn't looking for somebody specifically. I was just like, if you did vote or you did swipe, I just wanted to make sure your finger made it to its destination. You know what I'm saying? If it didn't make it to the destination, then that's when we was going.
Is it going?
No, his daughter a star for real though. Yeah. I think she's a star. She's so the charisma, like she like camera ready, like it's crazy.
Yeah, she just booked for her first show. I want to say like 2-3 months ago. So like,
That's hard.
Like so in the month of March, she made more money than me because I didn't make not a dollar in March because still, the business is still going to get off the ground. But she did a show. I don't think we could talk about it. She signed an NDA. So, I said, yo, it's lit. I said, yo, you signing NDAs? I said, oh God, like you know what I mean? You got a little check. I said, oh God, my daughter does. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? You taking me out to dinner this, so
we about to see it on TV or something?
Yeah, a little. I think it's Apple TV. It's a show on Apple TV.
That's fire.
Yeah, that's hard.
I don't know.
That's what's up.
She. It's like Halloween. She get dressed. She say one line and then run off the screen. Like it
cool.
Ain't nothing crazy, but that's my sensitive about.
Listen, it's something because you gonna go to the barbershop and you gonna be like, yo, none of y'all kids is on.
Right. No. So yeah, it's just a start though. But she like it. The experience was crazy. Like being in a real studio, and she got her own room. You know what I mean? She got to go to makeup. I'm like, oh, this is like, they feeding you? I'm eating good, bro. Like,
hey,
you like everything catered. I'm eating good. Like, what? Yeah, I'm gonna grab it.
Make sure you prop the door open for my kids.
Yeah, sure. You already know. Next John, I'm bringing the whole family. We all in. I'm like, damn, we only said the parents. See what happened was I had to babysit this weekend.
Right. Listen,
but yeah, no, everything. She killing it right now. She good. But more importantly, she doing good in school. That's all I really care about. Ain't that what the parents supposed to say?
It's what they're supposed to say. Us dads don't be feeling that way though.
I didn't even be thinking about that.
Yeah, she doing good in school. You know what I mean? So I guess
it's cliche.
Go ahead, Dre.
Yeah. So how old was you when you had your daughter?
Dang, I think 27, 35.
That's like an old parent in our community.
Yeah.
You feel like you was more prepared by the time you got around to it?
That's one of those things. I think it's like your first child. I don't think you ever could be prepared for it, especially your first one. Like I don't think it's more prepared. I don't know. I would like to, I had a job. You know what I mean? That paid me all right. You know what I mean? But being prepared for it, I don't think you could ever be prepared for your first. You know what I mean? Like unless you like married. Like you like married, got your money situation's like solid, like
am I catching it straight?
Yeah,
you're definitely catching it straight, bro.
Bro, which one would being married and having kids?
No, I'm just saying
He said that's the only way you could be prepared.
I wasn't like. I guess I was more prepared than like you.
Facts. Everybody more prepared.
Yeah, but that's
than
what I'm saying. Like, but other than that, I don't think you ever could be like prepared. Not for your first. Like,
was that
you never know what type of child you're gonna have.
Right?
Like,
was that intentional? Like you was waiting?
No. So like I think she got pregnant before, and then you know what I mean. So so I'm gonna be real with you. So like I'm gonna be real with you. Like I'll be real with y'all here. This gets deep. So like I don't think I really had this conversation with really anybody, but like when the first time it happened and then there was a miscarriage, right? Like she went through her thing, but like I also went through my thing, and I was like, well, so I hope I can't say that.
No, you good.
Yeah.
You good,
so like I was like, so like the woman's body, she's already like worse than I am. I was selfish and I shut down myself and I was like not there for her whatsoever. And like, you know what I mean? But this is me like later on in life realizing like, oh my God, like what did I do?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like now that I'm older, I'm like, yo, I really messed that up. That situation, I completely messed up.
That's
just
a fact.
being but
Right.
like to a point, like I wasn't doing it on purpose, like, but I was
Right.
messed up too. You know what I'm saying? But like, she was probably a little bit more messed up
Right.
than me because you
'Cause
know
it
it came
actually
from
was
her
like her
body, and
body,
like
right.
yeah. So you know what I mean? And then boom, it happened again. Like she got pregnant again, and this time I was like, man, I don't even feel comfortable telling her. I think I told my mom and my dad, and that's it.
Cause you was too nervous.
Yeah, it was just
I
like,
know
you
if
know,
we
you
gonna
ever-
get to the finish line.
Right? You ever had to tell somebody like, yeah, you know,
Yeah.
it ain't
Right.
happening. Like
Yeah,
what?
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, damn. Like I'm like, I ain't going through that again. I'm
Right.
gonna be honest with you. I'm not doing that again. So like, I think I had Journey. I called my job like, yeah, I'm not coming to work today. They're like, why? I'm like, I just had a baby. They like, what?
Hey, bro, you didn't put in paternity leave?
No, I didn't. Like, but what is paternity leave like?
As a man?
Yeah, as a man. Like,
Like
I
2
didn't.
weeks?
Yeah, like,
Like 3 weeks?
Yes, we just got that accepted. I don't even know how many weeks it is, but it's like brand new. Like in our last contract that we just signed, they just
Yeah.
gave like male paternity leave.
yeah. So I didn't even think that was a thing. So I just like was like, all right, cool. So, but yeah, nah. So I messed that up. And I was like, damn. I was like, she probably hold that against me without knowing it subconsciously. You know what I mean in life, but. I'm like, damn, I'm sorry about that.
How long did it take you? Like you just coming to that realization now, or
No, that was a couple years ago. But like, it's something I kept to myself. Like, you know,
You never
going through
apologized to
therapy.
her?
No,
You ain't
I
want to like rehash that conversation. Like,
No, it's like,
she
you know
didn't
what I
bring
mean?
it
It's
up.
like-
I don't want to bring it up.
you know what I'm saying? But you know, me being more mature, you know, going through therapy is like you realize certain things. I'm like, damn, you know what I mean? Like we, as men, we don't know too much about the woman's body. But,
all.
Right.
but as you do learn, you like, oh God, like you know what I mean? Like you realize in certain situations, like, oh, now you like kind of going back, like, oh, I messed that up. I should have been there. Like I should have did a little bit more. You know what I mean? And it was like, damn, I was like, oh, fuck. Yeah. So I don't even know what the question was.
The question was, we started at was you more prepared, and then I asked, was it intentional?
Oh
but
yeah. So yeah, nah,
I was like, was waiting intentional, but not really. It
yeah,
just
no,
kinda
no,
just happened.
it just happened that way.
So how you feel? Like you mentioned, like you know, you was thinking you needed a son, but how do you feel about embracing being a girl dad?
Like I want to. So, man, I wanted a son, but like yo, something told me, like yo, you ain't gonna get no son. So I was like, yo, I don't want to know. I want to know when they pop out, like yo, it's a girl. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And my logic behind that was like, yo, I don't want to be that guy who's mad that he has a girl, you know, for like 6 months before But if she pop out, hey, it's a girl. You're like, well, pass her over. Like I ain't gonna care because at this
Right.
point,
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
baby here. Like you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's a fact.
She gonna hit me with the one day, like, yeah, I got it done. It's a girl. I said, damn. I said, oh man, that's why you gotta always go to all of the appointments, man. You know, don't miss no appointments. Like, I would have been like, yo, no, we don't want no. We don't want no parts. You know what I mean? So.
You was just gonna go through the whole joint, not knowing.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. Like I don't want to know.
So
Like,
y'all had a baby shower, right?
yeah.
So what you was going to do with the baby shower?
Shower, yeah, it's yellow, it's light blue.
Unisex.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. Gift card it up. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I love being a girl dad. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, it is what it is. Like I said, yo, she lit. Like she's special. Yeah, you know what I mean. She make it easy.
Do you want more kids, bro?
Eventually, like I said, I want a son, but like I'm not pressed anymore. Like I was like, damn, I want a son bad.
But you're gonna be an old parent when you.
Yeah. You know, rest in peace. Your pop was old too.
Hey,
Yo, you
Bro,
know what I mean?
why I gotta catch all the strays, bro?
Yeah,
Like,
like yo,
was
because you
old
ain't about to
too.
come out. Yo, you about to be an old pop. You got grays. You know what I'm saying? You out here. You look older than me. But listen, but listen. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I was pressed, but Journey holding it down. Like she really holding it down.
you ain't gonna be rusty as you go back to the infant stage.
No. You know, everybody having kids still. You know,
You got
everybody around me having kids. You know, you got kids, nieces, and nephews. We good. You know what I'm saying?
So Go ahead.
Oh yeah. What you feel like was the biggest thing you struggled with becoming a parent?
Becoming a parent, probably like the co-parenting thing. Like, huh?
No,
What?
wait.
My fault. Yeah,
Yes.
like, I think
Was
it's
y'all together?
like not that we was together, but not really officially. Like it just like wasn't.
Yeah, I only asked that because I'm like becoming a parent. You like the co-parenting, like y'all was just co-parenting.
Yeah,
off
like
the
like a
back.
rip,
Off
like
the
yeah,
rip.
you know what I mean? Because like we had my daughter, then she wound up moving out, and I renewed my lease where I was at. So we was like kind of in like two different
Okay.
homes, and like I think the two different homes is just kind of like was already like, all right, you in your world, I'm in my world, and it just was that. But I think it's that. I think there's certain times in life like you just want to go home and you just want to see your kids, and it can be not your day.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And like so now, like, and if you know me, like I like to sit in the house. I don't do too much. I'm not one of them. Like, you know what I mean? I go to the crib. You know what I mean? Like I say, I always say, I'm paying for this. I'm gonna enjoy it.
Yeah.
You feel me? So
that's true.
like if I'm having a bad day, you know what I mean? Like my daughter lifts my spirits, and like our kids lift our spirits. We believe it or not. You know, we kind of rely on them sometimes. Like
That's true.
Like yo, you know, they go home, they make you happy. You're like, all right, you don't forgot about your day.
Right.
Anything that happened, you don't have that. You know, it's not my day with my daughter. I go home and it's just like, damn, now I'm still thinking about everything that happened in my day. Cause just me in the crib, you know what I mean? Just thinking, and it's just like, damn, if I had her, we'd be doing this, that. She'd be bothering me, keeping my mind off of certain things. But yeah, I think that's like the toughest thing. Just like,
The co-parenting process.
and just like realizing that you're not gonna have your child every day.
Sure.
I mean, since we're here, man, we might as well get into why you call yourself
For sure.
a co-parenting specialist. Like, what does that even mean? Like, how did you come across that title?
No, man, I think you know, I just because I make it look easy. People always, oh man, you do a great job, you know, co-parenting. Yeah. For one, I would like to thank the mother of my child for allowing me to be a good father, because I think sometimes, you know, a lot of people's egos and all of the things outside of what really matters get in the way of relationships. You know what I mean? So, you know, without any help from outside, she just allows me to be a good father with no, you know, no button heads. It's like, yo, you know, we had a schedule ever since Journey was a baby, and we just been rocking out with it ever since. Like, you know what I mean? I think in the beginning, she did try to hit me with some BS, like, oh, I think the mother should have the child more because babies need moms more. And I'm just like, yeah, no, that's not gonna work with me. No, you know, you're not even breastfeeding no more. So it's like you can't even hit me with that. Like we got the milk. I got the milk. I know how to shake the bottle. You know what I mean? Like, so, you know, next. But nah, other than that, man, she like I said, but from that point on, she just let me be a good dad and let me rock out. You know what I'm saying?
So how hard was it to separate the parenting part from the relationship? Like,
I think that's just like a lot of ego. Like as men, like once I realized that I wasn't going to be with her, like my ego went out the window, because now like I understand that my daughter's going to be around another man. That does not bother me. Like, it's going to happen. She's not going to be single for the rest of her life and like, you know, be stuck, like, you know, in a house. Like, yo, what kind of, like, for you to think that way is like, it's just asinine. Like, it makes no sense.
Right.
You know, to think that the mother of your child is just supposed to be bored in the crib, not with another man, or, you know what I'm saying? And if you, in any case, if you're not like me, like you got your child on the weekends, like the mother is taking care of the child more than the father in a lot of cases. Like they're with them all of the time. If she want to have fun or free time, like eventually, you know, somebody gonna walk past. You know what I mean? Like it's just gonna happen. Like but you can't sit back like, oh, I don't want nobody around my child. Like you're an idiot. Like why would you think that's okay for the mother? And you know what I mean? Like, if that's the case, then go be with her. You don't want nobody around your child, go be with her. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the only option. It's up to you. Like, you don't want nobody around your child, then you do what you got to do to be with the mom and make it work. But if that's not the case, take a step back and understand and put your ego aside that somebody's going to be around your child.
So, do you have a conversation with your daughter about like mom's boyfriends or?
No, and I'm gonna be real with you. I don't I don't care because I trust her enough. Whoever you decide to bring around, like I decided to have a baby with you. Like we did what we did. I trusted you enough to go through that whole process. Yo, I trust you enough to make sure whoever you bring around my daughter is solid. The only thing I care about, I'm gonna be real with you, is if you and him are in front of my daughter, that he shows you respect and love. Like, I don't care what it looks like. Like, as long as he respects you and loves on you in front of my daughter, because going through therapy, what I realized, even with my parents, like, what we see growing up is what we expect.
Right.
So if he's loving on you in front of my daughter, she knows what love looks like growing up. Mm-hmm. If she doesn't see what love looks like, she's going to get that image from somewhere else, and you don't want that image to come from.
Right.
Yeah, shit.
Somewhere you can't
love
control.
might look like a Birkin bag, and you know what I mean. But we being real, love might, oh, he paid this, he gave me money for this. Now that's her image. That's what she got. Her image of love is like, no, like make sure he love on you in front of her, and I'm good. Like,
did you get it the other way? Did you get it like don't have no women around?
No, like I said, she's like she let me do what I do. You know what I mean? Like. She don't.
So like y'all don't have.
But also, I'm the type of person like you could tell me whatever you want. I'm gonna live my life. Right. You can tell me you don't want nobody, but this house over here I pay for. I do everything in this joint. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't tell me who comes in and out and when and where. Like, it don't work like that. You just gotta have enough trust in me and respect in me that I'm gonna make sure everything is good. Right. As I would do for you. I don't tell you who to have in your house and when to have them in your house. I trust you enough that you're going to, make it work. If I got to come handle something, then that's a different story. But that's never been an issue.
It's like you got a good baby mom.
No, it's like, it's like respect, like, you know what I mean? But like, it goes both ways though.
That's true.
I never came off and, like men, we sometimes we start off certain situations where we like OD ego, and we like at the end of the day, like I said, you gotta put that aside, like, cause if you can't put your ego aside, then you're not gonna have a good relationship. It's not gonna happen.
Right. So what'll happen if she's dealing with somebody that you don't agree with?
That wouldn't. How am I gonna have anything to say to deal with who she deals with?
You're right. You don't have a say in it. But what if an issue arises and something happens and she doesn't get rid of the guy?
So what issue? What's like? I need an example because
say he beat her up in front of your daughter.
Oh, then okay. So
that's an issue.
Okay, that's an issue. Say that happens, then like he can't be around my child. What you do with him is that's between y'all. But like when my daughter.
And what if she disagrees with that though? Then what?
Then we have to go to the court system. But I trust her enough that she would handle that the right way.
Right, and that's why I said you got a good baby mom.
Yeah. Like I'm not worried about that. If somebody put your hands on her in front of her, she probably going,
True.
Do what she, you know what I mean? You got, you know what I mean? Journey might, you know what I mean? Like at some point, like I'm gonna make sure she good. She might have to, you know what I mean, and do it her damn self. Because you know what I mean? Listen, because I'm open and honest with my daughter. Like all my joints be all around the crib.
Yeah.
Yeah, she don't touch him. Like I let her hold him. Like, you know what I mean? Do what you got to do. Like whatever you want to go shoot him, we can go shoot him. I tell her, like, she's 7. Like, we could go do whatever. But one thing I also realized too, like growing up, my dad had the joint in the closet. Whenever he would leave, first thing I would do is run into his closet, pick it up. You know what I mean? And just like, you know what I mean? Mom, you the joint loaded and all that. I'm like, yeah. Now I'm like, yo, that was dumb as shit. But it was the curiosity. Like, I give her everything. Yeah, she touched every gun I have. Like, yo, like, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I was like, yo, she'll look at it. She'll be like, yo, cover up. You know what I mean? Like, she'll be like, yo, we be out. She's like, oh, daddy, yeah. You know what I mean? But yeah, the curiosity is gone. She don't.
True.
Like we got that.
So the only disagreement y'all had was the time, and they're all cool after that?
Yeah, no, we had disagreements, you know. Oh. But they're very slim. They're very slim. I'll give you an example because this blew me. So like it was like 4 or 5 years ago. I was taking my godson and my my daughter to California. You know, we was going out for vacation. We was leaving, I think, on a Thursday. But that's like my day. So, you know what I mean? So our flight was like early the next morning, like 5, 6 in the morning. So she like, oh, well, can I get her on my day? Because you about to take her for the weekend and they about to be going. Like, yeah, no problem. It's like, I'll just bring her back at like an 8. Right. All right, cool. You know, 8 the next night. So we can go to sleep and I'll just get up and go. So we talking or whatever. You know, we texting. You know, it was like 8 come, like, yo, where y'all at? She like, I'll just meet you in the morning. Like, first of all, in my head, I'm like, first of all, that's not the plan. That wasn't the plan. Like, yo, we do good with this. Right. You know what I mean? That wasn't the plan. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm not about to do this at 5 a.m. in the morning trying to figure out, like, you know, you trying to meet me at the airport, drop her off or whatever. So I'm like, no, you know, just drop her off or I'll come get her or whatever. She's like, no. I'm not reading my text message right. You know, I was like, all right, cool. So my godson at the crib, like I already picked him up earlier. So, you know, we at the crib. So I go 0 for, I'm mad. I'm like steaming. I said, yo, Kaden, go put on your shoes. So I'm about to go down there. And like, I know where I'm at right now is Bad John. So I call her dad, like, yo, I'm on the way down that joint. You might want to meet me there. Because, like, at this point, I'll be honest with you, everybody's about to get to work. Like, but I was trying to be respectful. Like, at least have your dad there because he's going to get it too. But that's how mad I was. Like, it wasn't, I love her pop. Like, you know what I'm saying? Great dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was nothing to him. But out of respect to him, like, you got to be there. Like, if somebody got beef with a boy got beef with my daughter, and he called me, like, to meet him there, like, bet, say less. You know what I mean? Like, we gonna get it, you know what I mean? So that's where I was at. Like, I was trying to be respectful, but I was still mad. He was like, nah, Ty, hold on, let me give her a call, try to figure everything out. He come back like 15 minutes later, like, yo, I'm gonna just pick her up and I'm gonna drop her off. I was like, all right. And like an hour later, he wound up dropping Journey off to me. And it was cool. It ain't, you know what I mean? I ain't never, but like, yo, that was the one time, yeah, I was, but that was like the only time I was ever like that mad. Like, I was mad.
Like, what was the whole beef on why she didn't honor with Charles Reed?
I don't know. Yeah, you know what I mean? You know. Women got these.
See, and that's why I was asking you about that, because it's like a lot of stuff chicks just be doing because they just be doing it. Yeah, like, it just be some random stuff that'll just happen. And like, as a man, it won't make sense. And now we got a beef. We got an issue about it because it don't make sense.
Yeah, but no, you know,
y'all got a good joint, cuz I wish.
Yeah, like, but I think that started from the beginning though. Like, it was always that respect thing. And like, you know, and I was there, like, yo, we split. And I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. The mother of my child got her own shit. She don't look for me. Look at me for nothing. Yo, you know what I mean? She got her own, you know what I mean? Like, yo, she went to school. She got her own degrees. She got her own job. You know what I mean?
Her own bread.
Yo, she just started her own business. Like, yo, she do her own thing. She do her own bread. Like, never once was like, yo, can you send me bread for this? Can you send me bread for that? When it comes to our daughter, we split everything 50-50. Like, and that's it. I don't give her $1 to her household, except for when there was a small stint where I was staying on the couch. but
we almost forgot that part, huh?
Yeah. No, that's because because I was staying at my my nieces and nephews and they attic at my people's crib, because I was like, yo, I want to buy a house. And when I left my apartment, I was like, yo, I refuse to get into another lease. Like, right. I want to buy a house. So, you know what I mean? I went and stayed there, and she was like, oh, you might as well stay here and help out with rent here,
right,
versus somebody else. So I was like, all right, cool. But, like, things happened while I was there. Like, but that I needed it because it gave me motivation to get the crib. Like, I was like, yeah, I gotta get out of here. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it was a good joint.
She came in blacking on you one day because you left your
No, never that. It's just like, it's little just get underneath your skin. Like, you ain't even gotta move like that. Like, you got nothing, nigga. I don't care. Like,
you just supposed to just move regular with you on the couch.
But when I was there, it was never that. I'm not that dude. Like, we don't do none of that. It wasn't no like relapses. We don't get into that. None of that. We like it's
See, that's
none of that.
that's the key. That's why it's cool because y'all don't have no emotions in y'all relationship. There's no emotional tension between y'all in y'all relationship.
Like, of course, you got the emotions, but like, yo, like you said, there's no tension. Like, yeah, like we don't.
Yeah, it's no emotional
you
tension.
Extracurricular activities. No, we good.
No,
we good. Like I said, we strictly our relationship. Sometimes it's strictly our daughter. Like,
yeah, because you know people that have a bad breakup. I mean, I've experienced bad breakups. You have a bad breakup, and then that spills over into how y'all co-parent and how y'all get along. Because now, like, I really don't even like you. So now we got it's all these. Now we got to get past that before we can even get to the regular part of just co-parents and then trying to agree. Like now you just disagreeing just to disagree just because I don't like you.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah, we ain't got none of that. We just
y'all still having relations and there's all this feelings involved.
Yeah, no,
I had to cut that out.
Good. Yeah. Like, I don't know what y'all get into. That's your problem. See, you talking about you wish you had you messing up the game from the beginning.
I learned. It just took me a while to learn that you can't.
But a lot of relationships are based off of the base, like the foundation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you got a shaky foundation in the beginning, the whole relationship after that is gonna be shaky.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I mean? So it's like you kind of like when when we had that relationship, our co-parenting started in the beginning. Like it was just like, all right, we co-parenting. We got a schedule, and it was like we were sticking to it.
I gotta ask you about the schedule thing. Is that a court schedule or is that a schedule y'all set up?
That's a schedule we set up. Like I said,
I ain't never been to court for nothing.
No.
Right. So like, would child support change our relationship?
No, what's she gonna get child support for?
I'm just asking.
Like from my knowledge, like Journey with me 50% of the time, she with her 50% of the time. We split everything 50-50. Like I literally been taking care of my daughter, like not just every other weekend, not just on the weekends. Like I get my daughter Tuesdays and Thursdays and every other weekend. She get her Monday and Wednesdays and every other weekend.
Yeah, they still could put you on though. They can.
For what?
But if you depend on, because they're gonna go in there and look at the income.
I don't got right now. She gonna be paying me right now. You gonna cut the matter of fact? Where I gotta
go? Then y'all gonna have she gonna have beef with you.
Yeah, like right. But no, we good. That's never something. I think she mentioned that maybe once, like years ago. But okay, do what you gotta do.
Yeah, if y'all got a good relationship, like
my pop was always like, you know what I mean, you good, you know. So,
bro, you got a good roll of the dice. I don't have nobody with this experience that you have.
Yeah, like this is amazing, bro.
It's but like I said, it's because a lot of men can't take their ego out of stuff.
Man,
like,
I took my ego is
like.
Not
have you ever told your baby mouth you don't want no dudes around your kids? Oh,
we beef over the fact that we don't beef now today. We cool today. But we used to beef over the fact that she just didn't like me because of the things that happened in our relationship. Not because I was ever a bad dad or I imposed on her life or something.
Wow.
That's the part where you supposed to drop.
Right. You the co-parenting specialist.
You supposed to drop the fight. Yeah.
Okay. So let me help y'all. She need to go get therapy. y'all laughing, but I'm dead serious. Like, cause you can't allow things from your past to affect today and how you move. Like, I've been through therapy. Like, I'm a better person today because of it. I make better decisions because of it. You know what I mean? Now, I'm more of aware of why I am how I am because of it. That's why I'm like, I can sit here and look at it and be like, I need whoever the mother of my child ends up with to love on her because now I know that I am the way I am because of the stuff I seen growing up. Like, I don't like conflict. Like I won't share my feelings. I will if it's a problem, I will hold it in.
Right.
Because I seen my parents argue and I think everything turns into an argument. But like going through therapy, I realized that, people argue but you gotta share. But what my parents didn't show me was that phase that they had when they made up. Like I will always see the arguments, but you don't see the problem solving. So now I don't know how to problem solve. Like I don't know that they had that conversation. Right. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, so you don't know, but now I know. It's like it's okay to share. Like you talk about it, and then that's where the problem solving comes into play. So it's like it's certain things that you just got to go through. You got to understand that it is what it is. Like, but go through therapy, you find stuff out about yourself. You're like, oh, God.
I'm in therapy. Been to therapy. Definitely is just true.
Yeah, it's a good situation. I'm like, damn, that's why I'm like this. Now I be telling her, like, damn, yo, I feel that's kind of crazy that you did that to me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And it's like, yo, it's like, damn, like, you know, I feel this way about it. You know, they look at you like, damn, the like, you know what I mean? You too big to be out here sharing your feelings.
I ain't trying to have all this trauma.
Right, yeah, but I'm like, yo, no, I'm not carrying nothing. Yeah.
No, I really, I didn't even realize this. I didn't even think about this. I wanted to talk a little bit about your dad.
Right. And that's why I admire you, because the situation where you stepped up and you know, Manny, you know, I don't know his father's situation, but regardless, you stepped up to be that role. Like my dad probably been locked up since before I was born. My real dad. I don't know him from a can of paint. Never had the urge to get to know him, but my father was always there. He was like, "Yo,
right,
you could go see him." Like, you know, growing up, he was like, "Yo, I'd take you to go see him." Like, it's not, you know what I mean? Like, it was one instance where my father was like, "Yo, go in there and wash the dishes." I was a young boy. You ain't my dad. I think I told him this like once, bro. I only said that to him once in my entire life. I sit back and I'll be randomly thinking about like, damn, that the thing. I'll try to cut deep because he told me to wash the dishes. like, yo, really? Like, all right, but yeah. So he like, you know, after everything calmed down, like, of course it was like a heated, you know what I mean? Like, oh, you know what I mean? Everything calmed down. He's like, yo, I'll take you to go see him. Like, you know, I'm crying. I'm like, damn, I'm a young boy. Like, shit. But I don't want to go see him. Like, I got a father. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing we can talk about too. Like, you know, sacrifices, the things that people sacrifice, you know, for our kids. Like, I know my mom sacrificed a lot. My father ain't
right. But
I didn't know he wasn't until like now that I'm older, I'll be looking back at the he was doing. I'm like, damn, this ain't But my mom knew he wasn't but my mom put up with his bullshit because of me. And she wanted to make sure I had a father, because at the end of the day, he was a great father. Like, yo, look at me. Like, I am the way I am because of him. Like, and that's point blank. And I thank you for it. Like, yo, you took another man's role and then you made me who I am. Like, I appreciate it, and I'm appreciative of it. But like, I'm like, damn, my mom did all that for me. Like, they used to joke like, oh, when you turn 18, we gonna get a divorce. Like, I went away to college. They moved to Atlanta. They got a divorce. I said, yo, these motherfuckers playing. Yeah. I said, yo, like, you know, it don't matter where you at if y'all ain't both ends. If y'all ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, my parents, if y'all ain't, it just ain't work out. But I'm like, damn, she really sacrificed all of those years for me just to make sure I had a good father. I'm like, damn.
So what's your relationship like now?
Me and my father?
Yeah.
Great. Nigga, do that all the time. He like, yo, Journey coming down here for the summer? I'm like, all right, yeah. I sent her for like 2 weeks down to Atlanta. She usually stay a week with my mom and then a week with my dad. Yeah, it's great. Like, that's my father. Like,
his relationship don't got nothing to do with his relationship with his mom.
Right. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, damn. Like, I appreciate my mom for putting up with all of the to make sure I had a father. Like, that's something that I probably come to realize, like, I would never tell my mom that. I mean, she probably watched this joint, maybe. You know what I mean? I would never tell my mom, like, yo, mom, I know you've been through some you ain't have to do all that for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, like, I told my mom that one time.
Yeah, like, it's funny
because my mom and my dad used to be beefing all the time. But, you know, my mom, not like my biological mom, but that's my mom. She raised me my whole life. That's my mom. You know what I'm saying? But she wouldn't leave my dad no matter what they was going through because she didn't want to not, like, be in my life. So, like, well, she would tell me this, like, as an adult, and I'd be like, man, that's a long time. Like, you could have found another way. Like, you ain't have to stay with cuz if you ain't want to.
That shit, like, that sacrifice be real. You never really realize, like, how much they put up with just for us. And you, like, when you get older, you like, damn. Well, all right. You know what I'm saying?
More power
like,
to you.
Yeah, you had to do that, but all right. Yeah, I mean, it's more. I respect it. I appreciate it.
That's a fact.
I definitely want to make sure I had the conversation with you because, you know, I be dealing with that stuff, all that stuff. You know, thinking how when should I tell him I'm not his biological father? Like the whole thing, like when it get hard with his mom, and it's like, damn, I stay for the kids. You have them dynamics. So you always give me hope, and it's crazy because when I talk about it, you just appear like Lumo just hitting you up about. Yeah, you doing a good job, bro. And I just want to let you know I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, no, that's real. Like all you have to do is just continue to stay solid. Like when they get like I'm proof. Like when you get older, like I don't care about him. Like I care about my father. Like the person that was there. Like at the end of the day, like who is this man? Like this is a stranger. Like same blood at all. You're a stranger. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean? Like so, just continue to be solid and be yourself. And when he pop up and ask a question, be honest. Like it's not nothing to I think a lot of times as parents, like we be like afraid of how smart our kids are and like trying to shield them from so much. Right. Like they know. Like you know what I'm saying? They pay attention. You know what I mean? They there like. People look at me like, oh, my God, why you give Journey a knife? Like, why she cutting with a real knife? You teach her how to do it the right way, and you let her learn. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you just guide them. But, like, she got good motor skills. Like, once their motor skills are there, like, let her be great. Like, let these kids grow. And, they going to fall. I mean, she got plastic knives now. You know what I'm saying? So I can, like, let her do it a little free because it's, like, hard just to, watch over her, you know what I'm saying, all the time. But other than that, man, I think we just gotta let your kids live a little bit. I mean, they gonna prove you wrong a lot of the times. Like, damn, I didn't think she gonna be able to do that, but she did. You know what I mean?
Right. So kids is resilient. So be honest and transparent. He about to be 4 now, so I got some time.
Yeah, you got time. He ain't worried about that right now. Like you know what I'm saying? He got a dad. Like you know what I'm saying?
Like 10 or
it's
something.
like once they start to find themselves and look for identity, I think that's when it's gonna be like, all right, you don't really. You don't look like me or something like something gonna be there. It's like it's gonna pop a question or curiosity. It might be a family tree, project in school. Like then that's all right. Well, sit down. Let's talk about it. Well, you got this side of family and this and this. You know what I mean? Like you just be honest. Like what are you gonna do? You solid. You his father.
Yeah, so you don't have no voids from that. Like you don't.
I got a father, bro.
You don't yearn to have a relationship.
I got a father,
bro. If he reach out for you and want to have a relationship, are you against it?
No, I'm not against it. Like, yo, what's up? But you're not my father. What that, yo? What's that video? What's that video for that? You're not my dad. You're not my dad. Like, yo, like who do? You know what I mean?
So what you gonna call him?
His name?
Yeah, his name. He got a name. Shit,
that's
he's like the cashier at Rite Aid, man. What's up, Roger? You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna keep it simple. We're gonna keep it pushing. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, like we good. You know what I'm saying? But I don't.
So y'all talk today or no? Y'all don't talk.
Who?
You and Roger?
No, I don't know Roger.
Oh yeah,
yeah, like you know what I'm saying. I think it was like it's crazy because I think it was like last year. I tried to like look him up. I'm like, oh, what are you doing? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like
and he's still locked up.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Man, I don't even know what he did. That's the crazy part. Like, it's crazy because like if it's like we have a conversation, it's like, yo, what'd you do? Like that's what I want to know. Like you been locked up damn near like you're like I'm 35. Like what did you do? Like you know, like, yo, you wildin'. Like yo, do I got that in me? Do I got that in me? Like, do I come from like a line of drug dealer? Like, what's up? Like, what kind of crimes? I hope it wasn't no corny. Like, I hope you ain't.
No, I hope you wasn't no heinous stuff. Like, yo,
that's what I want to know. Like, yo, so we here, you hold it down. Like, like if I get locked up and get sent up to Cali, like, that's where I was born. Like, am I gonna be good? Like, you know what I mean? I was like, yo, nah, that's my pop.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like, but nah, that's the only thing I would use him for.
Figure out if his name good in the joint.
That's all.
Hey, bro, you gonna get out there and he gonna be the rapist or something.
Yo, and I'm gonna be mad. I'm like, then I had to off him. Like, yo, no, you know, I don't know. Kiki Palmer, I don't know that man.
Yo, that's hilarious.
More power to that man. You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
You get up there, he be the rat.
Yo,
he can't be. So he can't have couldn't have told all the time.
Yeah, right.
There's no way he told.
Listen, he could have.
At least he ain't no snitch. All right, cool.
Yeah, he couldn't have told. 35. He couldn't have told.
I'm 35 years old. Like I don't know if he got out and got sent back up. Like I don't know nothing about nothing. But like, yeah, we have a conversation. Like I don't give a nothing else. Like that's what I want to. Damn, what did you do? Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm. What we gonna talk about? Like I got a father. Like he raised me well. Like if you want to know about my child, you can talk to him. Right. You know what I mean? He could probably.
What age did I start riding a bike?
Right. Yeah, he can tell you about me a little bit better than I can tell you about me. But yeah, man.
No, we was just talking on the phone recently, and we was having a discussion about like what's considered like luxury versus like growing up in poverty, and you made this hilarious comment about like, I didn't realize like drumsticks is like the cheapest piece of chicken.
So no, like now that I'm older, like I said, I'm a single father or whatever. So like, I got to do the woman stuff. I'm not a sexist, but like, I gotta fold laundry. I gotta wash clothes. Like I gotta clean the kitchen.
Bro, like, that's a gender thing. You gonna get a podcast canceled.
Listen, my fault. Listen, like, but but listen, I gotta do everything. I gotta do everything.
He is from the Absent Dad podcast.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Not more than a dad. So I cook,
I clean. I gotta go to I got a grocery store. Like I'm going to the grocery store. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, damn. The drumsticks like $2 for 80 drumsticks. And then like I'm like the wings, you get 5 wings for $15. So I'm just like, we was poor growing up. My mom always was frying these big ass legs. I'm like, why we always eating these fried legs? Like we baking them, we throwing barbecue sauce on them. But it was always the leg. Like it was a Good Friday. Like you get some wings, but like we rarely had wings. I'm like, damn. And then it hit me. I'm like, why we get our streamies out of the can? Like, I eat the fresh Johns now. Like, I'm in the produce section. Like, all our vegetables came from the cans. I'm like, they like 69 cents a can. I said, we was poor. I said, my parents. But, you got to make it, they made it look good. You know what I'm saying? But that was more so in my younger days. I think when I was like the 5th grade, 6th grade, we bought our first house. I finally got my own room, and I was like, we made it. You know what I'm saying? Like, moving on up. I'm telling you, like we moved to the Lower East Side. I'm trying to told you, like you share the room your whole life. Like you get your own room, can't nobody tell you nothing. You can paint it whatever color you want. I painted my joint orange. I remember that was a good time. But
why orange?
You
bro?
asking too many questions. I was like in the 5th, 6th grade, bro.
You gotta
I'm gonna do what I want. Yeah, I mean, orange is popping to me then. You know what I'm saying? So
how you feel about orange now?
No, I'm black everything. I'm trying to rock black. Black is the color.
I'm black everything.
Yeah, black. I'm black. What was that song? Black. Yeah, that's the vibe now. You know what I mean? But yeah, I was like, I appreciate my parents though. They made it look good. You know what I'm saying?
No, man. What's up with how did y'all start Absent Dad podcast?
How did it start? I think it's just us having a lot of conversations about parenthood.
Who's us?
Me and Chad Blacky Chad. You know what I mean? On the gram. What up?
Shout out Black.
Shout out Blacky Chad.
I think we was randomly just having a lot of conversation. They would just be deep. I'm like, we can have these conversations, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? Everybody probably want to hear these outcomes and things that we talk about. So it's like, all right, we might as well do it. But that like, I commend y'all because having a podcast takes time.
Yeah.
Like you gotta live life. You know what I'm saying? You got things to do. You gotta work. You gotta take care of your family and all this. Like coming here at a set time and then doing this like takes time.
Yeah.
And like I was like all over the place at one point, and I was like, it's becoming a lot for me. So you know what I mean? It kind of like slowly but surely faded away. But I think it was like a lot. For commitment wise, you know what I'm saying? So it was a good joint though. I enjoyed that, man. Black is a character.
Yeah, y'all two, the combination of y'all two together.
Yeah, man, I love that, man. That's my
bro. It's crazy. So like, first of all, I didn't know Blacky Chad prior to you doing the show with him.
Oh, word.
So it was, I follow your page, and then you started saying, shouting out the podcast page. So I started naturally following it, and then that's how I started following Black. But I was like, dang, I like what they doing. And it inspired me to like start creating. Like I just felt like y'all was creating.
Yeah, that's all. He's a creator. Like that man creates. Like what you want, he gonna make it happen. Like
definitely.
So I want to give y'all the roses because like if it wasn't to see y'all, I probably never thought I could probably do this.
Yeah, no, it's.
And then I had this thing. I used to bug you. I don't know if you remember these calls. I'm like, yo, so when y'all starting back up? Like when y'all starting back up? And it's funny because I think I told this on here, but like, you know, not having a biological kid, I was like, man, I always wanted to, like, in my head, I was gonna be y'all third host. Like we was gonna be doing Apps and Dad, and it was gonna be me, you, and Blacky Chad. Like that was like one of my things I had in my pocket. And then I seen that I wasn't like really convincing you to start back up, and I was like, I gotta start a dad show then.
Calling me now.
Dad life
Journey, yeah.
No, we gonna get you out of here soon. Hold on.
No, y'all good, man. Y'all got anything? Like I was just be trying to drop knowledge, man, the things that like I've been through to help out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause certain things you hold on to, like you can help somebody else out. Like that's why this is such a great thing. Like people can hear your stories and use your fails, you know what I mean, to help them better. Like they don't, you know, if that side of the road is blocked, like and y'all come back and tell you ain't got to go down that road no more, because you know that this is a dead end down there. Let's try this way. You know what I mean? So that's you know, I try to share as much as possible.
Man, let's get into you taking a leap of faith as an entrepreneur, man.
Yeah, man. Like it was like a leap of faith, and it was like a kick because I got fired. I ain't get fired. We parted ways. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about it. What happened?
A lot of it, like I said, so part of it was like, you know what I mean, me and my assistant manager, we just kept up. You know what I mean? Like it was like, but you know, we got better, you know what I'm saying? And then we had a visit, and then the visit didn't go well, but like a lot.
Hold on.
You know, let me sending people over to make sure y'all do
what was you do? What line of work was you in, bro?
I was a branch manager for a carpet cleaning company.
Okay.
But so you know what I mean, and it wasn't going well. But like me personally, like I was also tired. Like, you know what I mean. Like COVID hit. Like a lot of y'all ever have to manage people who don't want to work?
No.
And complain about everything. It's just like it was like
definitely.
Yeah, it was just becoming like it was draining. Like, and it's like to go to this place every day, then you gotta like convince these dudes who really don't want to be here. You know what I'm saying? And they complain about everything. It was like a lot. So I was like already tired. I was mentally gone. So like Bull came down to visit, found a couple things wrong. Like me personally, I'd be like, yo, I didn't even do that. It was him. You know what I mean? But I can't. I'm the branch manager. So I took it all. Like it was like it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? So once he did that, yeah, I mean, I told him, I was having a real conversation. I was like, yeah, I'm just tired. I'm not in it. You know what I mean? I think he told that to, you know, my district manager. Then one thing led to another. They came, we just got this truck back from the body shop. I'm putting the letters on it. I see my district manager pull up, skirt. I'm like, damn. I see the HR lady hop out. The passenger sat there. I said, damn, they got me. I already knew, like, you know what I mean? That's where I was at, though. Like, and they come in, we had to talk. I was like, all right, cool. Like, it was shit. They gave me a little severance package, and we parted ways. Like, I was good. You know what I mean? Like, it was like the kick I needed. I hit up one of my homies, like, yo, trying, you know what I mean? He's like, yeah. So we started going to business ourselves. We went in, you know what I mean? Got things rolling. I started my own carpet cleaning company.
And what's the name of it?
JANZ Carpet Cleaning Company, you know what I mean?
And how is it going?
It's good, you know what I mean? It's slow, but it's the, you know, that's a given, you know what I mean? So we just trying to get customers, you know, but everything is good. Like it's moving in the right direction. Each week is more jobs. So I just know as long as we going that way, I'm good. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got bread put away that I knew that I would be okay. You know what I mean? I'm financially smart. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not going to put myself or my daughter in any situation. Like I said, like if I had Journey, I'd probably be in my mom's basement for real. Yeah. like let's be real. I would stack bread. We would get these properties. You know what I'm saying? But she live in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's where I would be. But you know what I mean? I got a responsibility to take care of now. I can't move how I want to move. You know, but yeah, nah, everything good with it. I'm glad. Like I said, it was the kick that I needed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, it's hard as hell to just walk away from guaranteed money. But I'm gonna tell you one thing, like, yo, I seen six figures.
Right.
And I was miserable. It's not about the bread. Yo, that's when I realized, yo, I don't care. I don't care about that. I don't care about money. Like I thought money was everything. Like I thought that was, I mean, people. I see people talking about like that don't matter. Yo, Journey could call me like, Daddy, I don't feel well. All right, I'm about to come pick you up. I would take that over the bread any day.
Right.
Like, yo, I need this. Yo, can you take me here? Yo, I got this. Yo, her mom could call me like, yo, can you get her on this day? Like, I got to handle this. Being available to be a father at any time is way, like, I can call my customers like, hey, something came up. Can we reschedule? I'll take care of you. I'll give you, 30% off, next time we come out. When we can reschedule. Just so I could be there. Like, when you work for somebody, you can't do
Yeah, you definitely can't do that.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, when I want to go on vacation, like, I'll check with myself. Like, let me cancel this week out. I'm going on vacation. You know what I mean? Like, but when you have a partner, too, like, you be like, yo, I'm out this week. The business still going to roll.
Right.
I'm going to still make money when he doing work. He's still going to make money with me doing work. You know what I'm saying? Like, we good. You know what I mean? So, I think that's the biggest thing. Like, I realized, like, because when I was working, it was like, damn near 60 hours a week. Barely, like, you come home, you make dinner, it's time for bed. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not really getting that time with my daughter. Like, I'm like, yo, and that's like crazy. It affects you as a person. You know what I mean? I'm like, I couldn't, like I said, that was draining. Like, and I'm spending more time with people who I don't want to be around, and that's draining me. And then I got to come home and then, do work instead of being able to just enjoy the time with my daughter. Like, we got to go over homework. I got to make sure you showered. I got to make sure you fed. Then, it's time for bed. Like, you know what I mean? Because you get off work, say 5. You pick your daughter up at 6. By the time you get home, 6:30.
You have no energy.
You got to cook dinner. Now you eating around 7:38.
Bath.
Yeah, now it's bath time. They doing homework while you cooking dinner. You in the bath, it's 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Okay, get ready for bed. Like, what time did you genuinely have to pour into your child?
It's true.
Like, I'm just like, yeah, that's crazy. So,
no, we play this game on here called Documented Quality Time, and we want to ask you a few questions. It's kind of like a this or that.
Okay.
And Dre got the questions for you, man.
This or that. All right.
This or that. You can't pick. You got to pick one. Are you more likely to have your daughter clean carpets with you or doing a dance battle?
Oh, we gonna do the dance battle. We do that. We do that right now. Like, she heavy on Alexa too. We got Alexa on the crib. So we play this song, Vince Staples, Magic. That joint be going up right now. I'll show you the little video afterwards of her rapping the joint. She's a comedian.
True. Are y'all more likely to practice a cheer or baking cookies?
Probably practice a cheer. She don't she don't really eat sweets like that. It's crazy. Like, sweets not her thing. Like, she's a foodie. Like, she trying to eat food. Like,
I seen the bourbon chicken the other day.
Yeah, fires. Like, she want to eat food, but like, she quick to like, Daddy, throw me up. like I'm a flyer. I want to be a flyer. Throw me up and catch me and hold me. Like, no, like, we got 8 foot. 8 foot ceilings. Like, what do you think we in Miami with the 15-foot Jones? Like, no, like, you gonna hit your head. Like, you know what I mean? So that's her thing. Like, she really. That's what I was talking about in the beginning. Like, she really let us cheer. I'm mad that she love it so much. But like, it's like, yo, I'm gonna be there,
right?
And I'm gonna support you. But that job be
miserable.
Yo, then I gotta drive back. Miserable.
You more likely to be cooking her a 5-star dinner or taking her on a shopping spree?
Cooking. I'm cheaper. I'm cheaper.
Hey,
like, you know what I mean? Like,
helping her with her homework or teaching her how to code on the computer?
Ooh, probably helping her with her homework. She don't really like the coding. Like, we tried the coding stuff, but she, you know what I mean. So we just, I'll put anything in front of her and let her try it. You know what I'm saying? I try to expose it to as much as possible, but yeah, probably helping her with the homework.
If y'all was asleep, would you be more likely to be kicking you or snoring in your face?
Kicking. Yeah, she like every which way. Like,
kids sleep
like, yeah. It's crazy because she hit me with that last night. Like, oh, I'm sleeping here. Like, no. Like,
right.
She's like, all right, I won't sleep on here on Thursday then. What? Like, you know, you gonna see, you got a bed.
Kids don't want to sleep by
themselves. Right. I went to bed. Was like, yo, come on. Like, she, oh, you here? Then I said, all right. She lucky I love her. Like, oh my God, she crazy though.
That's just it.
See, bro, we getting to the end of this, man. We want to thank you for coming to do More Than a Dad
appreciate you for coming.
podcast.
Man, it was a good job, man. I appreciate y'all.
We appreciate you.
We gotta get you out more often. You know, you can always come back if you got some.
Yeah.
No, if I, you know,
I'm
if I ever had to, you know,
your
make that,
co-parenting life take a wild turn or something. You know what I'm saying?
if I ever gotta make a call to her pop again, I'll be down here, man. I'll be down here to tell that story, man.
Nah, man, we want to thank everybody for tuning in. Make sure if you got any co-parenting questions, you know, you leave them in the comments.
Before, where can they find your cleaning company at too?
Oh yeah, my fault. On the gram, JANZ Carpet. You know, you can find me on the gram, Tbark58.
Yeah,
you know.
send your co-parenting questions to T.
I'll help y'all out, but more than likely, she probably need therapy.
All right, man. Until next time.
All right.
That's been real.
Join the More Than a Dad family by following us on Instagram, subscribing to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to join our Facebook group for daily questions, motivation, dad jokes, and new dad tips. If you enjoy our podcast, please leave us a review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Be sure to like, comment, and share our content with other parents. Last but not least, make sure you check out our new merch. The link is in the bio of our Instagram as well as the description of this YouTube video. We are truly grateful, and thanks for supporting More Than a Dad.
More than a dad. More than a dad.